I don't want to say any more. Just take a look at the first clip.
He basically said he wanted you to be a bigger voice than ever, defending the principles that you believe in. And so I want to just go through, hear what those principles are. February 2015, you tweeted about President Obama. And there are people here, racist overtones here. You can take the boy out of the ghetto, you say, watch this vulgar man show his stuff while America cowers in embarrassment. You had another tweet in 2010 about President Obama's father. You say this philandering, inebriated African socialist is what you call him. Oh, sorry, that's from a Forbes magazine. So I'm confused. What are the principles that you are hoping to be able to talk about now and spread?
Well, Allison, first of all, I'd be happy to talk about those two tweets. Obama's father was a philandering, inebriated African socialist, as a matter of fact.
And just out of that, hold on. Are you anti-philandering?
Look, I'm not talking about this. I was referring to Obama's book, Dreams from My Father. Hold on. Let me talk about principles.
And I want to know if your principle, are you anti-philandering? Are you anti-vulgarity in your first one?
The very idea that you can define me by a tweet or two over a long career is preposterous.
I'm not trying to define you, but I am trying to figure out what your principles are. And they seem confusing because you are obviously a supporter of President Trump's. And the idea that you would go after President Obama's father for philandering and for being vulgar, that strikes some as hypocritical. Why aren't you speaking out about President Trump's philandering? Why aren't you speaking out about his vulgarity?
Well, look, my argument about Obama wasn't about philandering. Obama is not a philanderer. His father was, but Obama wasn't.
And so why did you bring that up then? Now he says, of course, now that Trump's got the pardon, and why Camerota brought it up in the first place is it has freedom to go talk about his really important principles.
Yes.
And so one of the principles apparently was that Obama was debasing the White House because he took a selfie.
I know.
That was the grave crime that Obama was charged with.
But, okay, so we all know we're now in the Trump era. We have seen also, he has shown himself to be quite vulgar in various situations. He has referred to NFL players who decide to kneel in protest, sons of bitches. Just to give you an example, he says he likes to grab women by the pussy. I don't like to censor that word because that is the exact word that he used, okay? That is vulgar, right? But in the next clip, he continues to criticize Obama over the selfie stick.
Yeah. It's not a sleazy attack on an individual. It's an examination of ideas.
Okay, but when you say to somebody, you can take the boy out of the ghetto, it is a sleazy attack on an individual.
Well, look, here's Obama in the White House, and he's got this selfie stick, and he's running around looking in the mirror and making ridiculous faces.
And that's what
I mean,
you
if
think
people say that Trump has degraded the... Hold on.
Yeah, go ahead. So you find that more degrading than things that you've heard in the past year in terms of vulgarity coming from the White House?
Look.
Look.
We're looking and we're liking.